And I'm gonna keep it a butt. Jim, you are one of the worst ADs I've ever seen in my life. All right. We're back. This what episode what six? Six
Oh no,
or
this is
maybe
five.
seven? This is episode five. What the fuck?
Cause you know,
Uh oh yeah, I forgot. We done skipped a lot of parts, cut out a lot of parts. But a lot has happened this week. So how we feeling? We here with Elite. How we feeling, bro?
oof.
Eh, finally, we got Bari back in this John. It's been like a damn near what 2 weeks since I seen Bari.
No, no, bro.
So yeah, I haven't seen Bari since episode one, and episode one was literally 2 weeks ago. I'm looking at it right now. So it's been 2 weeks. All right, so it's been a lot of suspensions. It's been a lot of like drama that's been going on. But we're gonna go over the small stuff first. This is going to be a longer episode, so this is going to have an actual podcast type of vibe. Who wants to edit 2 parts? You know what I'm saying? For this league. You know what I'm saying? So, for week 6 scores, and, let's just have a little recap. Um, let's talk about, let's go with the smaller games. Texas versus Penn State, a shootout on both ends. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did not watch that game. I would not watch that
I don't
game.
think anybody watched that game.
But Texas finally seems like they got back on the winning side, so that's good. Like I said, Black has severely disappointed me this season, and he know that. He still. What's crazy is he still has a chance to make playoffs with the underperforming season. So, yeah. And then we have Michigan State versus Duke. No surprise, Michigan State came out on top.
No, no. It's
It
you talking about last week?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's talking about
against
last week.
against Duke,
Yeah,
yeah, against Duke. Duke is not
yeah.
good. There's no surprise. I have
I
Michigan
wasn't
State.
surprised. Yeah.
Um, we have Indiana coming out on top versus Kansas State. Um, I'm a little surprised of. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a separation. But like I said, Indiana has I have been like invested into that team since they was on 3. So like that's another team that still has a chance to make playoffs.
That is
And while
true.
we're on Indiana, you know, do you feel like what how y'all feeling about Indiana? Do y'all feel like they can if they do make the
Um,
playoffs,
Yeah,
should teams be
they
worried?
definitely have a chance that they make the playoffs, but they have a good squad. They just have a rookie quarterback right now, and once Trap
yeah.
locks in, bro, I definitely think they have a chance. Not gonna lie.
And it's no surprise. Remember, if y'all seen top 10 plays, we put them on there too. Um, that Turk has been a huge addition. A lot of teams struggle to guard Meads, and speaking of Meads, bro, he's been killing the league right now. Like I said, it just sucks that he probably won't have a chance to win anything, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, Indiana with the win over Kansas State, good win, good win.
That was one of the
Uh,
first games played that week too. It was literally like I think like
it's
right
literally like
after one of the week 5 games happened, they did the week 6 game.
yeah. So that expected win. Well, not I want to say expected, but they should have won that. I would be disappointed if they lost that because, like I said, they got a lot of people in the transfers. So Vanderbilt versus Boise State,
Yeah, I mean,
absolute
Not
beat
much,
down.
not much to talk about, bro.
I mean,
like you
Bart,
said,
since you're
you said
here,
it was the worst team in the league. So
Yeah, not much to talk about.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, since you're
I
here,
mean, not anymore though. Not hey, after the most recent week, you can't say
yeah,
that.
that is true.
I think the worst team in the league is officially Duke.
Yep, because they just lost to Boise.
which we're gonna get into Duke too. But yeah, Boise State. Now let's get into the more exciting games. Alabama versus Arizona State. I think Dookie the Dookie team of the week got to go to Bama. Let's go, Bama! A
Yeah.
whopping
I mean,
0.
yo, I not 0 points is kind of crazy. I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching the game or anything, but I thought it was gonna be a closer game than that. I thought they were evenly matched at least. But 35 to 0.
Some people had Bama for the upset. How how Jim was talking was I wish we still can. I don't know if y'all have that footage, but bro, how Jim was talking, game. You would think like he would at least score. Come on, game. You didn't even score. Oh man. And like I said, his main excuse was he was told that a certain amount of people was going to be missing from Arizona State, so that's why he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just schedule." As an AD,
Um,
as an
I,
AD, I'm gonna just say this right now: he
that's kind of
doesn't
just like
deserve
a
to be in the
yeah.
playoffs.
That's kind of just like a gamble. Like
Yeah, what? That means
His
you just
schedule,
that means you just assuming they're trash and you can blow them out. And
that's
like
it obviously didn't go that way.
and his excuse was none of his O line came, and the O line that did come, they had to leave. So that's like I said, as an AD,
that's
Jim,
just
I'm gonna let you
scheduling.
know. And I'm gonna keep it a butt. Jim, you are one of the worst ADs I've ever seen in my life. You have an ego of a fucking whale, and you don't know how to schedule. You've been at AD for since, bro, for a minute, a hot minute in this league. Yeah, you've been in this league before I was in this league, and you're still going off of, oh well, one person on a team is not making it. You don't deserve to be an AD, cuz.
Mm.
So that's just how I'm. I think we've been giving too much grace to the older gen, and you don't get that grace. You ain't new. So Dookie team of the week. Shout out to Bama. You niggas fucking suck. Um, let's go with North Carolina versus Coastal, man. See,
That was
um,
that was a game, both
Nelly,
good
you ref
and
that game,
bad.
right?
Yeah, I was the ref that
That was a
game,
good game.
and I mean, like, I've never seen a game like go into overtime, and like it's like coming down to crunch time, and the game is still boring. Like it's kind of like so. So they were going back and forth, and it was like, Coastal would throw to their running back, or they would run up the middle with their running back and then get down the field because someone on UNC just like sells on defense. And then when UNC's on offense, they just toss JX and he'd come down with the ball and then they'd score.
Sounds about right.
So like you could say, oh yeah, it was a close game. These teams are evenly matched, but like it was literally just who had the better gimmick.
And I like to bring up something. I mean, like I said, Coastal, they are new, so they already. I give them a pass because they're new to the scripts. They
Mhm.
they are veterans. They are veteran players. They're not new players. They're veteran players, but they're new to this league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I mean, to go 4-2, and this is your quarterback's first season on the scripts and all that. That's pretty impressive. Only losing to what they only lost to UNC, which is I don't know if to call them a contender. Um,
Hmm.
They also lost to JC3's team, but that was at the beginning of their season, so I don't really
that's
count
Yeah.
that because
so yeah, they don't have horrible losses, and both their losses, I'm pretty sure. Well, last loss against Javon's team, that was a close loss. That was a close
Mhm.
game, and then I mean they did get blown out technically, but bro, that's the first game, bro, first game. So I think Coastal shouldn't really worry. Like I said, this is your time to just enjoy it because you have no expectations. There's no expectation set
That is
greatest team.
true.
Now next season, of course, now it's gonna be like, okay, y'all not new to the league no more. Yeah, if y'all get the team again, what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's what I gotta say about that. Um, hmm. uh, we got some upsets also.
Oh yeah.
Um, let's start off with NDSU killing Colorado's undefeated season, and let's talk about fighting my sins. Booty player of the week.
Yeah.
Did he throw 6
Six.
interceptions?
Yes, bro. Six, bro.
Booty
Six.
player of the week. Let's
Six.
go.
Yo,
Six. 6.
Interceptions.
Some
6.
niggas ain't even get 6 interceptions in the season, and you
Season.
broke
Yeah.
that record to get in the week.
Yeah. He straight trolling, bro. He
Yo,
want that line of the year more than anybody, bro.
I
Jesus
know
Christ.
that's right.
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
and my thing is, they should really like for Team O line of the year. They should really put some effort. We hiring all these new staffs and all that. They should really put some effort to really check like receiver of the year. Really look into which I get it. It's a voting system now, but Team O line of the year, bro. No offense to Colorado, and I'm not trying to make it seem like it's just a hate fest, but bro, I've seen Fighting My Sins pressured so many times,
yeah, I
so
mean,
many times.
it's like
It's not.
O line of the year, like how it
Yeah, O
used.
line
I
of the
don't
year
know
is
if
literally
it's
just stats now,
yeah,
bro.
I don't know if it's still how it like if the voting system's gonna be the same, but it's literally just whoever's quarterback just like holds S and throws
Mm-hmm.
ints when they're about to get sacked, they're gonna win
Mm-hmm.
team O line of the year.
Yeah.
It's
But you
literally
should be
just
ashamed of yourself.
well,
Fighting My
yeah.
Sins. You should be ashamed of. Like, no, all jokes aside, bro. You would rather kill a whole
No,
drive.
dead ass, bro. You rather lose than like I could
Like,
never like at that, bro. Like, come
bro,
on,
then
bro.
if you feel like you got to do that, then your team doesn't
Yeah,
deserve.
deserve O
It
line
does
of the year.
exactly.
Facts.
It doesn't
Facts.
deserve it.
If you're getting pressured that much to the point where you need to,
6 ints a game.
I mean, every quarterback I've ran into this season, exactly what they do. They hold S when they're about to get sacked. They just throw the ball up, and it'll be an interception, and they don't care about their stats.
Like, that's embarrassing, bro.
that shit is
That's
like they gotta
embarrassing.
change up how the rule is. Like they need to add like a pressures like something like
Something,
some
bro.
other type of stat that just defeats that, bro.
I feel like that. And then my thing is, whatever chance you had at Heisman or QB of the year, that's fucking
It's
gone.
but like when it comes to
That's
like the
gone.
lower, like for example, people are saying Penn State is gonna win because they've got the least sacks. Penn State,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
like, are we for real?
Like, but I feel like yeah, team O line of the year, you gotta have that. Like, you gotta have winning and like all that. We're gonna talk about all that. Let's just get these score predictions out of the way, and then we go head on to because like I said, we got a lot to talk about. So here for a minute. But yeah, NDSU didn't play so good, but that dude, what's his name? Bilski had a good game, a really good game, both sides of the ball.
Mm.
Wavy, I ain't gonna lie, this game kind of proved that receiver of the year is still freely open, and it's been proven since. I mean, receiver of the year been open, but bro, I ain't gonna lie, I think this is probably Wavy's one of his trashiest games ever, bro. Like. I don't know. I've seen from what I've seen, like the stream and everything, bro. He was just a non-impact. He was a non-impact. He couldn't get open, and when he did get open, he'll get chromed. On the defensive side, he literally looked like a defensive liability.
Damn.
Well, like I said, we'll get it. I'm like I said, I watch both sides. Though same way I praise you, the same way I'm gonna let you know you fucking suck. But so, like I said, we gonna get into all that. Um,
Oh yeah, the game Kendrick
and
want to
of
talk about
course.
most.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up. Miami Falls to Louisville, really good game, really good back and forth. Hayden throws his 2 ints on the season, which is his first.
Not his first. Nope. He's had multiple ints this season. No
He
one put it
has
into what you call it.
well, like including
Ooh,
those ints, he has 3. Like he threw 2 of his ints,
why in the
2
stat
of
sheet
his
say he has 0?
well, because they
Because the
didn't add the
stat sheet,
stats yet.
whoever did them just didn't do the stats right.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
I mean, and to be honest,
well,
that last interception, I mean, it was just a toss up.
that's still that was an
Still
overthrow
in it,
toss up.
man. I
It's
got mine
over.
from that.
Hey, overthrow toss up, bro. We don't give that bitch to
Overthrow
overthrows.
toss up.
He
Nah, but I'm
well, at least did he not?
well,
He
yeah,
threw it
we
straight to the first.
I know, no, because I knew exactly what happened, right? Because I was in the VC. So he rolled left, right? And everybody wasn't down the field yet, and he was about to get sacked, so he had to throw the ball. And people before the play were saying, toss left, that's their weak side. They got, I forgot who they said, but they said somebody's on that side, they're weak on that side, just toss it up over there. And they didn't even get to the end zone in time. So it would have been better if he
Look, man.
cross-bodied, because, the receiver would have actually made it, but.
Look, you know what that means, right? Down goes number 1 Miami. So,
Okay.
but good game. It was a good game. And let's talk about we go head over to week 7. Um, already some terrible losses. Boise State gets their first win of the
Against
season.
Duke.
The last game of the season, they get their first win by blowout too.
Hey, I'll give them their props for
Um,
not just quitting and like not showing up anymore, but
I give BRZ his props because BRZ, I was in the team chat, I was in the VC when they played Vanderbilt. Gorilla Monkey, I don't know how you keep up with that team, son, but you, like I said, I definitely feel like you should own next season. Get you have a better chance for you. Have more time and it gives you a better chance to build. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you can look at the season and be like, oh, well, he went 1-6. How could he get honor? You got to put in perspective. He got the team mid-season already, and you know how hard it is for you to be a new owner,
and you got the
get
team
commits,
when it's
get
already
transfers.
like
Yeah, winless. Like it's not like he had a chance. Now most teams have a chance to still make playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but yeah, you should own next season. The nigga who owned Duke, nigga, don't ever touch a team again.
Yeah, out of
Um,
like the 3 different owners
Well,
that
it
still
was
own the
like,
team.
yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it's like been like there's multiple different owners on that team.
like I was saying, that whole team was a shit show, and then they fucking forfeit by second quarter.
Second
So
quarter.
yeah, just call it raps, buddy. Um, let's talk about Miami and Kansas.
Oof.
Elite, I went to sleep, so Elite, you give me
I'm
your POV.
okay.
And it's a shit show. We're not gonna get into all the everything that
Okay,
happened
yeah, all
after.
the thing that happened, we'll just talk about like what happened during the game, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what did happen during the game? Like people were just like just selling. Like I mean, multiple different people. Like I think it was like the first like couple drives. Look scored 3 touchdowns.
Oh no!
Yes, Look
No!
scored 3 touchdowns because niggas would be covering him, get burnt or something, and he just tosses it, he be burnt, and then he scores. There was one play where someone tried pressing Look, he got hit stick to the ground, and then Look had a free touchdown. Like I
Oh
mean,
my. Who
yeah,
was say some names, bro?
I
You might as
don't.
well.
Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, I think it was
Oh
JT.
you oh
Uh,
man.
I do like. I think that was like the first play that Look scored. I don't know if it like all I remember was that Caden saying, "JT, what are you doing?" And then Look was scoring a touchdown. Um, there was one where Reality got like chromed by Look. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who else, was getting cooked, but yeah. After Look scored 3 touchdowns and we were just going back and forth with them, it was kind of just like I don't know why we're having a close game, but that's what ended up happening.
Wow. And I'm looking, they also had a chance to win the game.
Oh yeah, like it came down to us having to milk in the third quarter. Like that's how close the game was. We had to start milking in the third quarter.
Not only that game was close, but they also had fucking Arizona lose to goddamn bro to Michigan State, bro. Jesus Christ.
And
Yo.
let's talk about that. What I said, like, people said it was dick riding. People said, "Oh, y'all finally bringing up, y'all just now bringing up Giannis
ASU
and talking about."
and everything like that. But I mean, like
But I
his first break,
told them,
like I mean, we should have seen it coming with that game against UNC, where he threw 5 interceptions and still somehow ended up winning. If it wasn't,
but nigga,
if it wasn't
I'm
UNC,
sorry to cut you off. Please, like, let me get this out. Yo, niggas really try to sit here and tell me like we was just dick riding when I said, bro, if you run into a good team or at least half a decent team, you're gonna lose. This it's like this game was opposite. These niggas couldn't guard a literal brick, bro. Like it's like Giannis offensively, yeah, Giannis played better, but oh, like I said, go ahead, my fault. Go ahead, you
I
can talk,
didn't,
Elite.
I didn't watch that game. But how did it end up into a 2 point difference? Did they like?
Well, first off, that O line's Mickey as fuck. Let's just talk about that.
Wait, who's O line?
Um, Arizona, like
Uh,
I'm looking at the game now, and it's like he's pressured in the corner. It's like, bro, half the O line that he had stars game. Like, and it's like there's a man to man battle. You gotta learn when to put your ego aside and get in zone. Not every team is meant for man to man. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's like that was embarrassing. Like, bro, that was embarrassing. Oh, game they were 2-4. These niggas could not
Hold
guard.
on. If Michigan, if Michigan beats Alabama, do we think they can get into the top 10?
I believe what? Wait, wasn't that? No, no, no. Michigan State. That was their last game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because remember people already played
Oh
their
yeah,
weeks in.
yeah.
That was the last. So they're 3-4 now. But now it's like, okay, who's getting in? Now it's gonna go off really based off like head to head, and we're doing voting now. So just whoever they want to see
Oh no, they
for
don't
that
play
ninth and
Michigan
tenth.
State. They're not. They don't play Alabama. That was Coastal. That's my fault. Yeah, that was their last game. How far do we think they're gonna go up after beating ASU? What was ASU ranked? Number
They
one.
was number
Oh, number
one,
one. They were the number one
number
team.
one
Yeah.
Yo.
seed, the number one seed just lost. I have Michigan State. I do believe they should be. Okay, this sounds like just Texas hate, bro. I mean, they beat the number one seed.
Yeah, they
Now,
should be over Texas. I mean, they did beat the number one seed.
but here's the thing, though. Now, I feel like it's really gonna come down to like um Bama.
Yeah,
Bama's gonna be like the deciding factor.
if
I
Bama
think every other.
loses, then
Yo,
they might
I feel
be
like that's the
done.
deciding factor, bro. Like I think Bama plays. They play Coastal, so I feel like whoever loses this game, they should definitely be out. Well,
Cause
not out, but
there's 4 teams fighting for a spot in the playoffs. You have Indiana, Texas, Michigan, and Kansas. They're all fighting for a spot in the playoffs.
yeah. And it's like, but here's the thing. Here's the kicker. The deciding factor is Texas versus Indiana. Whoever loses out of those two teams, they're done.
Oh
No
yeah,
chance, no
they
nothing. Both two and
they're
four.
yeah.
They're
Oh,
done. They're
yeah,
done.
they play each other. So whoever loses is out
Yep.
of playoffs.
Yep. They're done. You got. Then you got.
Who do y'all think are gonna win between Indiana and Texas?
I got Indiana.
I got
I
Indiana
Indiana.
as
yeah,
well.
I also have Indiana.
They're in the groove. They got the momentum. I I think Indiana, and they got Kirk's gonna be going against his old team. Texas don't even believe in themselves. I think they already kind of like, even though they've won their last game, but bro, they played Penn like, and it sounds like it's always gonna be an excuse. Oh, they played this team,
Oh
they
yeah,
played
they
that
played
team.
this team. This team sucks and all of that. But I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you do gotta give some credit because I mean they could have just ended up losing against Penn State. The game was close.
eh, this may sound crazy, even with the Texas win over Indiana, Michigan State still deserves to be over Texas, and the main reason is because they beat the number one team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Texas beat the number 10 team. So either way, they'll go up, but Michigan State done without when they done brought up all their stocks to a play-in team. I think they're like guaranteed play-in now. I believe so.
Yeah, I mean
So
everyone was saying that ASU is like, one of the top tier teams. So for a team that nobody really like was looking at to end up beating them, Michigan is definitely going to be up there. If Trap wins, I think he's going to be up there. And I mean, depending on how uh, the rematch goes, I guess I don't know if the rematch is actually happening. Kansas versus Miami, however that goes, they still might not even make it because Miami
I feel like
probably
they
won't
shouldn't
be
even do that.
Miami probably
I
won't be
feel like
ranked number 3 like they were before because of what happened. But yeah,
yeah, I feel like that's a useless redo. Of course, it's kind of ironic from coming from me, like, but like it's not the playoffs. I mean, I got my redo in the playoffs. So um and I don't know. I don't want to get well, like I said, we'll get into all that. But you got so we all got Indiana winning.
yeah,
Um
Hmm.
NDSU versus Penn State. I believe NDSU that should be an easy slaughter.
yeah.
Um and since we're on NDSU, let's talk about like their ranking. How do y'all feel? Because they're 3-3, by the way. How do
Like
y'all feel about
okay, I'll be honest. Them being number 4 isn't even like a crazy take because the only losses they had was one when VJ on the team and two against Vanderbilt and Miami. So it's not even like they ended up like they lost to people they shouldn't have lost to in the beginning. They lost to people who they probably would have lost to even now. And it's like
yeah?
NDSU
But to
being ranked
have them
number
ranked,
4, I think that's
to
fair.
have them ranked over. First off, they're ranked over the team that beat them. Let's talk about that. You don't think that's crazy? They just lost to Coastal and they're still not ranked. They're still ranked over them.
I think the
They lost.
reason well no, they beat Coastal. That's why they're ranked over them.
No, no, no. Remember, Math caught the game winner for Coastal.
And oh wait,
NDSU.
oh
That
no,
is
yeah,
true.
NDS.
I'm
That is
tripping, I'm
true.
tripping. You mean Coastal? Okay, I was looking at Colorado.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
NDS. NDSU.
NDSU
NDSU just
lost to Coastal. That is true.
and then they beat Colorado.
That's why I think they're above Coastal because like not to say Coastal hasn't beat anybody that's high rank, but it's like I mean, like okay, let's see who Coastal's played. Right, beginning of the season they lost to Colorado. Week 2 they beat Penn State. Week 3 they beat Indiana. Week 4 they beat Texas. Week 5 that's when they beat NDSU. Week 6 they lost to
And con,
UNC.
con and then they play week 7 they play Bama.
Yeah,
Context is key. Yeah, their schedule has been weak though
yeah, their schedule
compared to
is
Indians.
weaker than NDSU. So for
Yeah.
NDSU to only be one loss behind them,
All right.
That's why I'd put them up. That's why I'm okay with them being above Coastal.
But even like I know UNC just kind of just got built, but and we'll get into that thing also. But even before that, to have them over, you had
I mean,
Vanderbilt
I
and
thought
UNC.
UNC was like, like I understand they had the gauntlet, but like this was their time to like, even if they were close games, like cuz close games actually matter now. Like cuz like, of the everybody like voting on what rank they think you are. Close games actually really matter now. So if they had a close game with Colorado, then they wouldn't like drop like at all. But
A straight beat down,
yeah,
son.
straight beat down. You guys are definitely gonna drop at least a place or two.
That's an since we're already talking about since we're already talking about UNC, UNC, UNC versus Colorado, man.
Yeah,
Alex throws how many ints? How many ints was it?
I
What,
I don't
five?
I don't even
It was what?
know.
How many ints, Bart? You remember? Well, I think he's doing something, but I think it was five interceptions. Alex threw
mm.
absolute beat down from Colorado, and JC3 was at quarterback, not even Sins. And the main question out of those, well, the main three question of that game is UNC do UNC I said UNC do they deserve to be in the playoffs? That's the
Mm.
first question. Let's think about that. Second question is, should Fight My Sins be replaced for the playoffs?
Ooh. Okay.
And I think the third question is like, what is what is UNC? Are they a contender or a pretender?
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
So a pretender or a contender?
I
And
got it.
that's
I
the
got
main
it.
three questions. So number one, like I said,
Do I think they
do you
should be
feel
in
like
playoffs?
yeah,
Okay. I no bias after everything I've seen. Um, I do think they do deserve a spot in playoffs. Even though, they have like their one gimmick where they just toss JX and then if he comes down with it, they end up winning the game. Their schedule I've been saying this since the beginning. Their schedule is the hardest schedule in the entire league. Like they play Louisville, then they play Miami, um, then they played Vanderbilt. They played Duke, but I mean, yeah. Um, then they played ASU, then they played Coastal, and then they played Colorado. Every team that they've played, other than Duke, is like what a top is a team that's in playoffs. So I mean,
yeah.
for them to be 4-2, well now 4-3, and only playing teams that are in playoffs other than one, I'd say they deserve playoffs.
I, I think we I think we kind of both agree. It's just I'll say that's bad looks, bro. Mainly because you could argue the fact that okay, cool. Let's look at his losses against the playoff teams. You just got blown out against Colorado without their starting quarterback.
mm.
Because JC3 is not their starting quarterback. Like I said, context is everything. Um, you,
I mean,
I
to
mean,
be
they
fair,
beat
JC3
Coastal.
is not a bad quarterback. I mean,
He's not. He's not.
after
But it's
what we
like,
just saw Sins do, I mean, if he
but
would have
then
did
week
that
five.
again, oh yeah, who they?
I mean,
Oh
but then
yeah, they
week five they got blown out against
blowed
that team.
out by ASU.
Like then it's like okay, they beat Duke, of course.
Yeah,
Then they played UNC. That's like their only respectable win of the season,
yeah,
in my
playing
opinion.
Coastal.
Well, the Louisville and the UNC game. I mean, yeah, Louisville and the Vanderbilt game.
Oh,
I say that.
Vanderbilt.
Then they lost to Miami
Huh?
by 9. So 2 blowouts and almost a double-digit loss. It could go both ways. I feel like they're definitely going to be a lower,
Yeah,
if
I'd say
not
they're definitely lower
playing.
seed.
Yeah, like they're going to be lower seed. Because like I said, Michigan State winning kind of changed the
Oh yeah,
whole
that changed a lot.
league around. Like that changed a lot. So now I feel like now it's like 3, 3, and 4 teams that have a chance, or it's 2, 2, and 4 teams that have a chance,
Yeah,
and
multiple
Michigan
that can
State.
sneak in the playoffs. It all based off like who wins.
Whoever
That's
wins
what I'm
these
saying.
last
Like
couple games and what the score is.
so, I don't know. I'll say UNC deserve to be at least be in a play-in spot. You could be. I feel
That's
Okay,
like
fair.
yeah.
that's fair.
You should say where do you think they like if they're in playoffs, like where do you think they'll be ranked? I'd
Let me look at this.
Number 8.
Yeah,
Number
I was about
8.
to say I'd say number 8. Like they
Yeah,
they have to play their game to make playoffs. But
That's fair.
that's what. Especially after getting blown, like it would be different if it was a close game.
yeah.
Son, they got blown out. 5 interceptions. Javon had to come in at quarterback to even score. Like that's
Yo,
I
that
don't
I
know.
didn't even
They
know that. Wow.
we got to see how the other games go before
I got
we give any
Indiana in the
team an
play-ins as well.
Yeah,
Oh
Indiana. I
yeah.
feel like any
Depends on Alabama versus Coastal. That will decide who's in the other play-in.
yeah. If Alabama lose, they're done.
Oh
They're done.
yeah.
And that's respect. That's fair to say.
Texas, Texas might be in the play-ins now. It depends on if Alabama loses or not.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Indiana plays Texas, so whoever loses is kind of just out because they'll
yeah,
be
Oh yeah, that's
what
true.
2-5.
So Michigan State made play-ins because of that. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's fair.
wow,
Beating the number one team. You got
yeah.
to be playing. But here's the thing. Like I said, let's go to the second question. Who should quarterback for Colorado
Mm.
I
going into
think
the playoffs?
JC3 should stay in. Their offense has never looked more efficient than that game right there. I don't know if it was because UNC is UNC,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that they were looking efficient. Like I don't know, Sin was just forcing wavy whenever he like didn't see anybody open. I
I
just don't see
mean,
that.
And
They
we
still at
just
least try to create something out of nothing.
yeah.
and that's the thing. And we just talked about it. You don't ever want a guy. First off, he willingly admit he just wants his team to win O-line of the year. That's why he threw an interception. You
Like,
never want a guy that is willing to lose a game for an award.
yeah, kind of just
I
defeats
feel
the
like that's
purpose.
selfish. Yeah, that's selfish. That's selfish. Like it's like your stat pad. And like I said, I feel like this team shouldn't even win Team O-line of the year. But who am I? I'm just a media crew. So uh I
Yeah, I
definitely
do
agree
think this
that
is the parameters of O-line of the year.
Yeah, that
Something
that
because
that's a whole
it
different.
really is. Yeah, he got pressured like a lot this season, and just threw some bullshit just to keep his O-line of the year. So I
hmm
don't know how I feel about that.
I understand, like, like first off, the stat takers, like, I don't know what's going on, but like, I don't think they're doing their job well. Like
No, at all, bro. There's a lot of missing stats this season. This is horrible, bro.
like I remember when people were saying that Dennis's Hall of Fame is Mickey because he just
Yep.
does stats.
Dennis made sure stats was
Dennis
perfect,
made
bro.
sure those stats
Never
were
was
good,
bullshitting.
but now it's like anytime somebody would have a problem with stats, they would go to Dennis and then he would fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have a problem with
The stat,
stats,
bro,
you
they
don't.
don't do
They
shit. They
don't do
don't do
nothing,
shit.
bro. They just like okay.
Jules literally told me it's too late, can't do it. Like, you got it, bro.
uh that's crazy.
The
Um
niggas had Teak having 200 yards with quarterback, bro. Like me having 50 at tight end, bro. They're trolling, bro.
yeah, that is kind of crazy. Like I said, bro, and like I said, we're gonna get into the league. We're gonna get into the league side of things in the next episode because we're gonna really focus down and talk about the league. But let's keep it predictions, awards, and all that because we're trying to get this at least. I know this episode will at least be an hour. UNC got belt again,
Mm-mm-mm.
again. Uh, let's talk about who y'all got. Coastal versus Bama, bro. Let's make this quick. Let's make this quick.
I
Who
got
y'all? Who y'all
Uh,
got?
I got Coastal as well. I seen Bama picked up some new recruits. They definitely got some commits in, but I just don't think that's gonna, cause like even outside, like they had Ducky eyed domed you at fucking O line. Like I really don't think they have any O line right now. I mean, like Jim Jim is good, like when he's playing good, but I don't know what he's going on right now. Like, he beat Vanderbilt, obviously, but there was a lot of bullshit going on in that game too.
Okay. And then, Ali, I'm guessing you agree with the Coastal take.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Coastal, they're just like a really solid team. Even though they just lost to UNC, like it literally came down to a field goal in overtime. And I mean, if you're going toe to toe with that, I mean, because Alabama did get blown out by ASU, so
And ASU just lost to Michigan State. That's what makes it so questionable. Like, there's a lot of matchups
yeah,
that just like
there's a
win
lot
and
of
lose. Like
matchups where it's like, how did they lose? Like they on paper they're supposed
dead
to
ass,
win.
bro.
What happened? But yeah, I do have Coastal taking the game.
That's fair.
I'm gonna be a little different. I'm gonna say this. Some way I've seen Jim have worse seasons than this season and still make the playoffs with a 4-3 record, of
That
course.
is true. Jim gonna find a way.
So I'm gonna give. It's gonna go one or two ways. Like you said, it's gonna be you go either see Jim out the league leaving because he's gonna be like this league is ass and scripts or whatever. He's gonna make some type of excuse to leave, and it's gonna be a blowout, or it's gonna be a close game, and he makes playoffs or he makes
Wait,
play in.
so if Coastal loses, are they out of the playoffs?
I
I think so. I think so.
You think
I think they
so?
should be.
I don't.
I truly. You gotta go back and look at like
No, because Texas versus Indiana, that decides who wins and who loses. They might sneak in a 10 spot if they lose to Jim.
that. And then, like I said, if it comes down to it, they might.
Oh,
Coastal
Coastal
just
is
win.
ranked
Just
number
win.
8, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they
lose.
lose to Jim, they might sneak in the 10 spot.
Because yeah, they could. They could. But that's the thing, though. If
Yeah,
I'm
and
Indiana
then
or
Mich.
Texas, you want Bama to lose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
'Cause if it comes down to it, Coastal do have that authority over y'all. Um, I think they definitely, like I said, yeah. If Coastal lose, they're definitely a play-in team also, because especially it depends on how they lose. Because the only teams
I mean,
I'm looking
yeah,
at
regardless,
that
they're
they
playing.
beat.
I mean, not even if if they win, they're in the normal playoffs because
Yeah,
mm,
North Carolina's moving down and
yeah.
Arizona's moving down, but not like enough to affect them.
I feel like if Coastal loses, like
oh, they only
I
lost to
feel like
UNC.
it depends on how much they lose by. If they lose by a lot, I feel like they're gonna be out of playoffs. Cause I mean, Alabama is ranked lower than them. So if they lose by a blowout, UNC is gonna be over them no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But like, what I was thinking was, if Coastal loses, who's gonna take their spot?
Michigan State.
Like with Texas and I know Michigan State's already moving in, but Texas and Indiana are flipping. They might.
Mm.
So like,
mm.
North Carolina's not gonna get kicked out. They're gonna be in playing still. So like, how would they get out?
I
That's
mean,
the thing. All these teams, like the rankings was a little bit more predictable, but niggas just gotta start losing to teams they don't need to be losing to.
Yeah, now it's
yeah,
just like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's like
Like two weeks
everything's up
ago,
for grab.
yeah, 2 weeks ago, everybody knew who the top 3 teams were. And now it's we don't even like the top 3 teams are losing to people who shouldn't even be making playoffs.
Yeah, and then Miami lost their team, so now it's just like, are they
Yep.
even in the playoff? I guess
That
I don't
that
know
that
what
is
the hell.
also a
Nah,
key
that
factor. If they're not in playoffs, then that's another team. That's another
Yeah, that's another team
lower
that gets a
ranked team
spot. I
that's gonna
mean,
get a spot.
even Kansas might get a spot off that,
nah
or
nah
Texas might
Miami
go in.
Miami, they got it. They go. I think Miami should stay because, like I said, they did give the
No, I
team
do as
up.
well. But they said redo a game
Yeah,
But
I mean
for
even if they
whatever
lose,
reason.
they're still clinched. Miami's clinched either way. I
that
think
is
there's only
true.
like three teams. There's only like there's bro. Hold on. Let's see. Arizona State, they're clinched. Even though with the loss, they're clinched. Louisiana. I said Louisiana. Louisville. I'm straight off of work, y'all. Y'all be keep it easy on me. Louisville, they're clinched. Win or loss, they're clinched.
Mhm.
Miami clinched. Colorado clinched.
Yeah.
And Vandy, I feel like with the win or a loss, they're clinched. Because look at who they're playing. They're playing the number two seed, so they're clinched. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They'll probably be clinched like six, maybe seventh spot. Worst they could be is an eighth spot, I'll
I
say.
mean, if they
Worst.
win, they might bump up to number 4. But
Shit, if they win, because they'll be 5-2 with Arizona losing and Miami barely winning against a lower seed. Shit, Vandy has a chance to be number one spot if they beat Louisville, and depends on how they beat Louisville. You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
yeah.
So
I mean, I
they
doubt it
could.
because we lost to UNC and Alabama.
Is
Like both
there
of our
is there
losses
a
are
world where
bad loss.
NDSU is number 1?
Hell no. What the fuck?
If
I
they
mean
somehow stick on number one spot with a 4-3 record, I'm smacking the shit out of the director, nigga. Fuck
Oh
all that.
hell no.
But I
Fuck
mean
all that.
like okay,
Nigga.
ASU, are they going to drop under NDSU?
Yes, the ASU's dropping. If
Okay.
Louisville loses, they're dropping.
Are they going to
I
drop
think Colorado
un
just blew out. Colorado just blew out North Carolina. If anything, Colorado's gonna go back to number one. If
mm,
anything,
Yeah.
who does
Yeah.
NDSU play? Oh, they play Penn State. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
yeah, they're confirmed in
If
playoffs.
they win, they're not going to move anywhere.
And if they lose, they're clowns.
All
Well,
right.
if they,
Let's hurry this part up because I know we've been on this part for like an hour. Um. But okay. So I got Bama to win. Y'all got closer to win.
yeah.
Let's talk about the final game. Louisville versus Vandy. You know me and Barry. That's our team. So I'll give.
Yeah, obviously, I'm gonna say mine. You're gonna say yours, respectively.
So Bar. I
Oh.
mean Elite. It's all up on you. And don't
Hmm.
overthink this, bro.
I mean, well, okay,
Don't
okay. I'm gonna
overthink
be
this,
honest. I
bro.
haven't played against Vandy, so it's like I can't even like be like, oh, when I played them, they did this, and when I played y'all, you did this. So it's literally just going off what I've seen Vandy do and what I've seen your team do. Now, I don't know how much of a hindrance losing EBK Mirror is gonna be, but based off what I've been hearing, I think that's gonna be like like a dramatic
Major
drop in your offense.
a dramatic drop,
I'd say so. Just
which
because
is
he
fair.
was right, just because he was the one that was cooking during the Miami game. And I mean, if Vandy if Vandy decides to schedule without Bari, then I mean that's going to cost them the game as well. Because I've never seen them genuinely like schedule games without their number one quarterback and then end
Nah,
up
they're not gonna
losing.
do that. They're not
Nah,
gonna
there's
do
no
that.
way to do that against Louisville.
Nah,
If
they're
they do
not
that,
gonna.
I'm gone, nigga. You drunk.
All right, but I think Louisville is gonna win. That's who I
Like
think is
I,
gonna win.
I trust in the sheriff, but our defense is not. It's not good
Yeah,
enough
when
when I'm
you're
out
when
there,
you're not
bro.
at safety, Bari, the defense is
That
kind of
shit's
just
fire, bro.
scrambling to put players who
Mhm.
don't play the position at random positions. I don't think Vandy has depth.
No, I mean we have depth, but it's not like the
Certain
depth we
teams.
have is like those players don't play those type of positions, bro. Like they can't take up for safety. They
Yeah.
can't take up for most of the niggas that are depth are playing D line or linebacker.
Yeah.
Like we had Kari swerving that deep getting blessed.
Yo, nah, that's kind of crazy. QB1. Nah, all jokes aside, I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep it non-biased. If EB Kamir doesn't play this game, that is a huge blow for our offense.
Yeah.
I do believe we do have a guy, Jo. He has 210 yards, and he's coming off the bench, not a starter. But I feel like that's a good replacement. It's gonna come down to the first mistake. That's how it always happens. Like it's never really a blowout. Because last time I played Barry's team, now don't get me wrong, there's two different rosters. I respect them. Like both teams are different.
Yeah,
But
complete. Not. I wouldn't say your team is completely different, but your team is like you took the O line I had last year basically, and you have
Yeah.
yeah,
them now. My team is
yeah,
definitely way different though.
yeah. You have more weapons. You have better weapons. Better weapons. So um, it's just like I said. You just got to see how it goes. Um, then you guys have the challenge King Basher. So it just depends on who's ready to play, bro. Like who's gonna come out there and be flawless. No mistakes can happen, especially in the opposite territory. So people like that. So predictions. Actually, one more thing. With Miami and Kansas, if they do get the redo, who do y'all have winning?
Kansas. I
Yeah,
mean,
I have Kansas
I'm not
winning.
gonna say like not only is elite I going, but they lost Cardi, Caden, Kaz, and it was already a close game to begin with those three players or with
Yeah.
those four. I mean, so I mean Kansas if they keep it up, they got going. I definitely got Kansas, but they're
I'm not
definitely not
even
redoing.
I'm not even gonna
Look already
lie.
said he's not redoing, so it's just not gonna happen.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like if they do redo the game, I don't even know if they're gonna have enough O line to like
That
hike
is
the
fair to
ball.
say. Yeah, they might just have sector. Fearing got banned.
Yep.
Damn, I don't really. Yeah, fuck, and no elite.
But
That's
either
it.
way, y'all was kind of screwed though. Like
I
I ain't
mean,
gonna
like,
lie, if they would have had Caden in them, like you could tell like losing Fearing was a huge loss. Not saying he made the team. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. Then
But
you
no, they
lose.
were already lacking on O line. I see what you mean.
yeah.
They were already lacking on O
That's
line,
what I'm
and then
saying. Like,
losing one of their main O line definitely hurt them.
and then, bro, you're not gonna sit here and tell me y'all felt okay with having a shootout against Kansas. That, bro, y'all was already low, bro.
40-46 is crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, whatever defensive awards y'all had or whatever y'all was
Gone.
in for, gone. Did Caden get sacked?
No. I
Oh,
mean, it wasn't
all right.
necessary. It wasn't like an offense issue. It was literally just a defensive issue. That's all it was.
hmm I mean, yeah, if you score 46 points, this should never be the offense's fault.
Yeah. It's never gonna be an offensive fault, but yeah, that's just a bad. That should have been a blowout. That's so. And ladies and gentlemen, it shows you like stay humble at the beginning of the season, bro. Especially if your team hasn't even won the Natty yet. You cannot compare your team to Natty winners if you haven't won the Natty.
I mean,
Like
I
that's
didn't
for
think.
any season,
I don't
any
think.
season.
I don't think Miami was not a team to gloat about. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah, we had
Yeah,
some
they
good
still are
receivers, but our O line is not what it usually was. Like our
You
O
should have
line.
told your team that, bro.
I mean, you think they would have listened to me talking about the O
Like,
line? Like we had.
dude, niggas put it on God. They weren't losing to certain niggas and then lost to them certain niggas. Like, shit was
Oh
crazy.
my god, like
Shit was
bro,
crazy.
like uh let's go into the second question. We all kind of agreed that we feel like Kansas is gonna win because it's not the same team. Yes, it's reality. I get that, but reality don't have no players. So how is he gonna play? So
I
I
mean,
feel like it
I
shouldn't have
saw
been
reality.
redone, but
Well, I saw reality in the chat. Sorry to cut you off. I saw reality in the chat saying, "Oh, uh, I'm not a bad AD. I'm just bad at quarterback." That's literally what he
That's
said.
fair. That's fair.
but he's gonna be the
Exactly.
quarterback.
He's
He's
being
gonna be
honest.
the
He's being
quarterback.
honest. Yeah, he's being honest though.
He's not even that bad of a quarterback. Like
Nah, when it like he's not horrible at quarterback, yeah, obviously. But when it comes
yeah,
like when you need him the most, like he just like, I don't know what the fuck. Like
yeah. He and then what half your receivers gone now,
yeah,
literally.
literally half his receivers and half
Yeah,
his O line.
I mean, I
so
feel
I
like half
want
his team is
Commit
gone. I don't think.
commitments are still open. Commitments are still open, but how can
who can
like
get
where
in?
can you get free agencies? Like good free agencies
I
are gonna
hope you
hoop
like. I
currently.
hope you guys know we've literally been pinging in like I saw Sector and Reality. Like they were always pinging in commit or like they were always pinging. Yo, we need O line if you wanna star O line D line on
Yeah, that
the
was
number
their
one
main thing
team.
that they. Yeah, exactly. That was their main thing that they always was looking for was just O line, O line.
And that's why I feel like you should always O line, D line should be your main
It's where it starts.
priority.
It's where it starts. Yeah,
Before
trenches
That
is
you
is
where it
that is
starts.
where it
And
starts. The O line D line. If
even
you have a bad O line D line, your team's not gonna go anywhere.
like you can have a like our receiver core is not that good on paper.
With your O line
So
is crazy, and
we have a
that's
good
what
away
helped
core.
y'all beat Miami was the pressure in the pocket.
Yep.
So all right, so now that we got all the we went on all the scores and all the predictions and all that. With the upset losses, how does that affect this team? Um, well, we can start off with Arizona State. Them losing to Michigan State. Would you guys still consider them contenders?
ASU.
Yeah, they're still in the playoffs,
Yeah.
obviously, but they lost a lot of validity from what just happened.
Yeah, they're probably gonna drop a lot of ranks because of that.
I feel like they should be. They're definitely going to be top five, top four,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
top four. Depends on who wins though.
That
Because
is
if
true.
Coastal wins, they're going to be 5-2. How
They're
can they
probably
not
gonna
be in?
be. You think they're gonna be above ASU if Coastal beats Alabama?
Mm. I mean,
mm, yeah, oh,
it, it, it
yeah,
ain't
I
gonna.
think so. Yeah, I do.
But
Because
then
they just lost to
Arizona,
number. Think about it. They just lost to the number 12 team. Like that was
and
upset
that
of the
is
year.
bad, bro.
Like number 12, that's bottom four teams.
Like that's
And
really bad, bro.
Coastal will be
Like
beating the number
they should
9
still be in the
team.
playoffs, but their rankings might drop a lot. Like
Yeah.
Really?
Coastal, look, think about it. Coastal was number like what one? I mean, not one. They were like top four, right? Top
Yeah,
three,
they
something like
were
that.
top 4 at one point.
And now they're number 8. So I mean, because they lost to UNC. So I mean, like that was a close game. So it definitely can happen. Like they definitely could drop to like below Coastal, but they're definitely still in the playoffs. They won't have to play in, I doubt.
Yeah. Either way, Arizona was gonna drop though. With
Yeah,
that being a
100%.
close game like that, they were just gonna drop. Um, and then UNC, we already kind of talked about it. So we did kind of like answer 2 questions, but with UNC, how does that affect them? Like, if they do make play in, is Alex done for the
No,
season?
no. Javon already said that Alex is going back to quarterback. He was just doing that for the drive.
And I mean, I'm glad to see him have trust in his quarterback.
No, that's fair. Yeah, the point of this team was supposed to be a development team for Alex, so I see the reason why he like went back to him. But I just think that since they have Alex, Chris going to drop their ranking. They're going to have to play in regardless now, and
Hmm.
it depends on who they play for the play-ins. If they play Coastal, it might be a bad. Like I don't know, Coastal might get their get back
Yeah, and this is
because they
I'm
figured out
already.
what their main problem was. They were getting tossed on, they were getting domed.
Yep.
They're going to get on. They're going to get those PPU bills. Coastal going to probably figure it out.
Yeah, and I don't know. They got a lot of stuff going on, bro. UNC's like I after the Miami game, I thought low key UNC was gonna be straight for the
Yeah,
season,
I thought they were a contender.
but they like up and downs, and then they keeping it close with Coastal, which was a good team, but
And like the only reason
that
they're
offense.
ranked low is because like of those blowouts where like we just don't know what happened. They just get
Yeah,
Yeah,
blown
it's not
out.
like they're keeping it
like they
close
performed
game
their
to
ass
game.
off against Vanderbilt,
Oh
but against other teams, they just want to fumble. That shit
my.
pissed me off. You niggas locked the
Like,
fuck in
bro.
against my team, bro.
Nah, you talking about your team, my team, they locked in. All of a sudden, niggas jumping out the gym. Like everybody. Calvin Wake, unit, like yeah, Calvin Wake, I forgot he was still playing, like, but What's is he still playing? Is he? He's
Oh,
No,
Calvin?
he's
No, he's
banned now.
banned.
Yeah, he's banned. Yeah.